dragon that is about to go down is real.
Y'all ain't ready for it.
Not at all. I had to put on the hoops.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen,
my cousins. Hey, cousins.
Hello again.
Did you miss us so soon?
I know. I had to get a drink of water, that's all.
You know, we had to parch and quench our thirst because it's about to be some dragon. It's about to be some dragon.
it's about to go down.
So, one of our faithful cousins sent me this video.
Oh, a cousin sent you that video?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sent me the video and I can't get the words out because...
Let me tell you. Okay, Phil sent me this video and he was like, all right, check this out. And I got through like the first minute of it and I was like, are they for real? Or for nah? Like, I was like, maybe, you know, maybe they're joking. Maybe, you know, they're just doing this for giggles and trying to, you know, maybe a parody.
I wish it was a joke, but it's not.
Let's just play it and we gonna get into it because we know y'all love when we react to stuff and I hate that we're even giving them a view.
Right.
But we're doing this for y'all because we need to discuss. We need to discuss this. Okay? So first of all, who are these people? Because I don't even know them.
They are known as the conservative twins.
Never heard of them.
Exactly. I stay away from stuff like that, but this was brought to me, and these two twins, some light-skinned brothers, you know, clones of Albie Shore, but
all right. So conservative twins. The title of this video is Black Lives Matter is a leftist lie, child. All right, let's get into it.
Let's get the flames going.
Lives matter. Man, you gotta tell them why all lives matter indeed. No, that should be obvious. All lives do matter. You gotta explain this to people. All lives matter. You would never see me walking down the road with a damn...
First of all, they have on 1776 shirts. Now, history is one of my favorite subjects.
Get them.
First of all, your kind, which is us, was not free in 1776, okay? We did not reach emancipation until when?
Many moons
It was
later.
Like it wasn't even after the Civil War. It was like a year later. I'll come back to y'all with it. Hold up. We're gonna take a pause. Okay. Because I don't want to be giving y'all the wrong information. Emancipation Proclamation was made in 1862. It did not take effect until 1863, but that did not end slavery. Slavery was not ended until the 13th Amendment, which was not implemented or constituted until 1865 of December.
Say that.
So, I don't know why these fools wearing this shirt. We ain't even we ain't even 18 seconds in the video and Already with the flames. Already. Let's go.
You would never see me walking down the road with a damn Black Lives Matter sign. If you do, I got a gun to my head. And I'm just trying to survive. Hey, look here. As black men, black Americans. I'm not African American, I'm a black American. I was never born in Africa. Yeah, I'm a proud American, right?
Okay. What's with the accent? 2. I mean, I agree. We're all American. We've been here longer. We've been here a very long time. I mean, they do look mixed, but we don't know. I don't know nothing about them, so they could just be, we got a lot of stuff in our gene pool. But let's keep going.
But just a side note, there's nothing against biracial people.
My mom's biracial, so.
It's something against just these two.
And once again, we're not even that far into this foolishness.
We ain't even made it a minute yet.
Oh my God. Okay.
You got that? Yeah, I'm not from Africa. Never been to Africa. Yeah. I don't know nothing about Africa. Okay, I don't speak African. I don't know any African history. I know some.
First of all, African is not a language, and there's 52 countries in Africa. But okay.
Because you're American. Because I'm American. But look here, this whole Black Lives Matter. Why I can't get down with this organization? Main reason, your whole narrative that police officers are hunting down black men on a daily. Yeah, like it's a purge. Right? Is that Black Lives Matter? That was built on a lie. Remember this? Hands up. Don't shoot. Yeah, Mr. Brown, the guy that got Ferguson riots. Ferguson riots. They initially, when that story broke, they said the cops just got out the car and just started shooting. Hands up, don't shoot. That was a lie. That was witnesses. That's why that cop didn't go down for that, because there was white and black witnesses that came out and said, no, this dude was out of control. That was a fight for his life. He had to kill him. Yeah. So
What did you do? Who are you talking about?
About police shootings and police brutality. Let me break it down for you. In the white community, when a white man is shot and killed by the cops, and he's unarmed, white people don't trip. Because when he read the narrative, when he found out the real story, he attacked the police officer. He tried to take his gun.
First of all, let me just say this. If you are in a field of work where you fear for your life, that's not the job for you. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I cannot get with this. I worked in a group home with mentally challenged people. And sometimes they would come after us with a knife. But we were trained to handle that. And if you couldn't handle it, you could either quit or be like, you know what, I can't do this. I want to be transferred somewhere else. So I cannot buy this. I was scared. Oh my God.
Trust me. I was a bus driver a few years ago for an alternative school.
Ooh.
These are kids that had criminal backgrounds, black, white, whatever. Okay, so I had to learn how to disarm these kids if they got rowdy. Plus, I had a monitor. Did I fear for my life? No. I just took it as a normal route.
But okay, gonna go.
Everybody in the white community will say he deserves to get shot.
He deserves to get shot.
In the black community, that same story, that same narrative, he shot an unarmed black man. He didn't have to kill him. He was unarmed. White people hold their own communities to a high standard than black. Just because you unarmed doesn't mean that shooting was not justified. Yeah. You grab a man's gun, what do you think's gonna happen? Yeah. You attack a police officer, jumps in his car, and start punching him in the face?
Who is doing that?
First of all, I just want to say this. What a police officer is supposed to do is to restrain and to detain, not fire 18, 20, or how many ever bullets at a person and then turn the narrative around. I feared for my life.
Right, just like they pushed that old man in Buffalo, talking about he tripped. Clearly not.
They feared that cane that he had. That's what it was.
I guess.
Stop, man. Yeah. Jeez. I mean, come on, people. And you gotta realize what the media's doing to you. That Black Lives Matter organization is just to keep black folks upset because the Democrats want you to vote for the Democrats.
But it's not even about a Democrat or a Republican. Oh.
So they can keep
You enslaved mentally like you need them. Yeah.
But both sides use that narrative.
Fix any issues in your community. No. They just want to keep y'all pissed off so y'all be indebted to them because supposedly they're going to clean this up for you. Yeah. They're going to give you your reparations. They're going
I don't know if I can make it through this whole video, y'all. I do not know if I can make it through the I'll Be Sure Wannabe Twins. I cannot.
It's an identity politics. The Democratic Party would be signing their own death warrant. You won't need them anymore. If black people woke up and said, I don't need the government, I don't need the Democrats, I don't need Republicans, I just need to make good decisions, stay out of trouble, and work hard.
Who don't work hard? I'm confused.
Who doesn't stay out of trouble? We do it every day. Sometimes there are police officers who have been working 10, 15, 20 hours straight. They're tired, they're exhausted.
It's anybody.
Exactly. Anybody who gets, has had lack of sleep, they're gonna be irritable. I'm irritable.
I'm irritable watching them because they about to make me wanna.
Don't do
It's a
that.
PG channel, so you know what I'm saying.
There'll be people knocking at your door.
Bet they won't.
Achieve anything I want in my life. If black people woke up and did that, you don't need the Democrats. You don't need Republicans.
Yeah, if y'all like Black Lives Matter, Black Lives only matter when a white person takes a life.
Yeah.
Like this is a perfect example of what's been happening over these riots.
Yeah.
2 police officers have died at the hands of rioters. They're both black, dedicated their lives to their communities.
Yeah, more black people have died since these riots.
And where's Black Lives Matter? Because it's not about saving black lives. It's about pushing this agenda on black people's minds, keeping them enslaved. That's the whole point of this. This is not to help black people. It's to keep you pissed off. Look how pissed y'all are.
And look, white people, you hold up these Black Lives Matter signs, you need to wake up.
No, well, we've been talking to some white people. It's like, man, I put it up because, man,
Because you think it makes you feel good. You're just throwing gas to the flames. A white person walking up the street with a damn Black Lives Matter sign. You got to be smoking crack cocaine. Look here.
They do it because they feel guilty of what they
You
did
don't
in the
do
past.
things because it makes you feel good.
No.
You do things because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And you pushing that fake, that lie to black folks. Look, a majority of black people killed in this country. It's not about white police officers. It's about black.
Because we've already established most people live in communities that look like themselves. If y'all don't stop with these lies, as black men, they should be a whole shame to themselves for perpetuating stupid stereotypes.
Are killed by their own race.
Yeah.
And we only make up what 12% of the population?
Exactly. So don't sound right.
Man, it's black men gunning down black men. Have y'all who killed Malcolm X? Who killed Tupac? Who killed
Nobody knows who killed Tupac.
each other? Ain't no white man out there in a hood killing us. It's us.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter. Bullshit.
No, the systemic issues derived from slavery and white people is what's killing us. Turns us into hating each other, hating ourselves. But we just gonna skirt over that, right? Cause we just killing each brother, just killing brothers. Like, oh my goodness. Once again, y'all, go to the FBI crime statistics. You can pull up any. As Haley taught us, white people make up the majority of the population. The majority of the crimes are committed by white people. The majority of the crimes are affected by white people. We're just at a higher rate because we're smaller and certain incidents happen more in our communities, which don't make sense because we're small. Oh my God, they make me want to pull my hair out that ain't even mine.
So before you bring up this whole narrative of what about black on black crime, there's nobody doing anything about it. There have been neighborhood rallies. There have been talks with police to get suggestions on what to do to eliminate these crimes.
Once again,
We reach out.
systemic issues cause these crimes. Gentrifying neighborhoods, no job opportunities, poor education, lack of teachers in classrooms, lack of funding, lack of economic success in your family. If your parents are working to maintain your basic living, how are you supposed to do anything else? No. But once again, we're not gonna talk about those are the reasons why black on black crime is high, because it's high in every other community on saying race, ethnicity on each other. But
Because you know what we were taught growing up? I will tell you, see, whites and other affluent people, they were taught ways to maintain and build wealth. We were taught survival.
well, it's not only that. If you've never been given a chance, and then
Right.
you finally get the chance, you can't catch up in a race where you've been so far behind.
Exactly.
We've been 400 plus years behind, and now everybody's like, oh, well, y'all should be doing great. We're doing the best we can with what we've been given, and every time we get ahead, somebody comes in and takes it. They move into neighborhoods where we occupy that are doing well, burn it down, tear it up, hire more cops, infiltrate the neighborhood with more policing, over-policing, right? All these things start happening. Or then you come in and go, oh, well now, like, let's take example, we live here in Charlotte, right? Or any other place. Like I said, I'm from New York. Happens all the time. You know, in Harlem when I was a kid, nobody wanted to live there. Nobody wanted to live in Harlem. It was fully black, not fully black, but you know, it was a mix of ethnic groups. You walk down there now, I would never recognize it. Never recognize it. Same here in Charlotte. A lot of the neighborhoods the homes were a little older, a little less valuable. No, they're not the same.
No, they've been redone, torn down to build newer houses. Heck, they're putting apartments at every place that they can find.
And nobody in the neighborhood can afford it. Why is there a $2,000 apartment in this neighborhood? It raises property taxes, so usually older people live there and they own their home. Now they can't afford it. These two are making me sick. Oh, they are getting under my skin.
And I know they're gonna have something to say about it, but does it look like I care?
We don't.
Right about Black Lives, y'all will show up whenever somebody's shot and killed in these urban neighborhoods.
Then that.
They sound like
People do, but okay.
They sound like Cleveland off of Family Guy.
Killed by the cops too, unarmed. It's not a race issue. It's
Well, then white people, y'all need to start rallying too.
brutality issue.
And if you want to fix police brutality, you don't hold no ridiculous lie like that. Black Lives Matter. Everybody knows Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, the another thing I want to add is you can't. It makes you feel good about the Black Lives Matter, but still, that's pushing a lie. It's like black people getting gunned down by cops. Yeah, there's been some instances where some bad cops out there.
Yeah.
But
It's been some instances where some bad cops kill white folks.
yeah, so that's why it's so bad to walk around with that, because you're pushing a lie.
Yeah, it's a lie, and it's only hurting black folks. You're not helping them. You're just digging that hole of oppression deeper and deeper. There's more white people getting shot and killed unarmed than blacks.
Yep.
Well, then they need to speak up.
So, empowering a community of people to stand up instead of riding around in fear of police, to stand up and to support each other, that's a lie? Where's the lie? Tell me.
First of all, they sound slow to begin with. Let's just. I hope nobody's buying this merch. And the code is Chinese virus. Oh my God.
That is beyond evil to sit up there and say something like that.
What is wrong with them? Yo, where are y'all from? Like, for real, for real. Who know these people? Like, y'all need to come and get them because they must be friends with Candace Owens. I cannot. I just.
We were gonna do a Candace Owens, but you know, everybody else did her, so.
She's like the Ann Coulter. She's like the black version of Ann Coulter.
Right.
Like, no, girl, we don't see it for you either. But y'all, I don't know. We don't even care to know y'all names. We will not say their names because this is annoying. I am so. I'm just so. I don't even know the words to say because it's okay to have a difference of opinion. It's okay if you're black and you're Republican or whatever your political views are. No problem. This is America. It's America. Okay, you could be who you want to be, but this type of speech is very damaging in the black community. Very damaging, especially we all know there's an issue of colorism as well, and to be highlight bright as they are with these little blue-green eyes, you probably have never experienced what some other black people have. Not to say people who are light skinned don't experience, no, all black people experience it on the whole color spectrum.
Their experiences may be different from someone who was darker, but they have their own experience that they went through.
Maybe they grew up in a community where because they appear to be biracial, I'm not sure if they are, but we're just gonna assume by their look that they are. So I've known kids who are the only black kids and they go to these white schools, they live in these communities, and they're looked upon as superstars because they're like, oh my God, we don't have any black people. So maybe in their community people like them and they're looked upon really highly, but we don't see it for y'all.
Nah.
Oh my goodness. I feel like they might be from the South just because of their accents. I could be wrong, but that's the vibe I'm getting. But we're not here for nothing you're talking about because this is disgusting. I'm surprised I'm glad I've never come across their channel because, oh my. Black people, do not listen to people like this. This is what is wrong, this is why. And I never want to come and bash black people.
But this is why there's a division instead of us coming together collectively. That's why there's a division, because you're speaking out against your own people. to drive some idiotic narrative.
To sell this ugly ass t-shirts that say Chinese virus code. Girl, oh my God, yeah, oh my goodness.
We don't need a drink after this.
I don't understand. Who hurt y'all? Who hurt y'all? Who hurt y'all? First of all, let's just start there. Somebody hurt you for you to be thinking these ill thoughts. You have these such this tone of aggression.
Right.
All lives matter. First of all, somebody said it best. I saw it on an Instagram post. You would never go into a breast cancer event and say all cancers matter. Of course they all matter, but we're talking about this one. And that's the same thing with Black Lives. We're talking about our life. I'm sorry if y'all other groups are not talking. That's not on us. Speak up.
Open your mouth.
Say something if that's how you feel.
Exactly.
But to sit there and go Black Lives don't matter as black men, y'all got a whole other problem that we can't diagnose.
All lives matter. We get it.
But right now we're talking about our lives, so why are you trying to infiltrate and why are you trying to take away from the positive messaging that we're spewing and putting out there?
You know, they should change that slogan.
So what?
It should be all lives matter, but some matter more than others. Because that's clearly what's going on today.
We live here in America, and that's all we've experienced. And they've grown up here too, as it's in America. Oh my
In America.
God.
America.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm all for like healthy, difference of opinion, dialogue.
Yes.
But these fools right here, y'all, I can only imagine what their comments are saying here. Let's check the comments. We gotta look at the comments. We gotta check these comments out because they need to go on somewhere. And they better not be using black hair care products either, since Black Lives Matter. Okay?
Did you have to go there?
Black lives only matter when a white person takes a life.
Let's just explore this.
What was the comment? Black lives only matter when a white person takes a life. The hot. Somebody wrote that. Somebody wrote 50 times. The 50 times more black people get killed by other black people in America every year don't matter. None. No one has a problem with that apparently. People's minds are so twisted they can't even take good advice. But what's the good advice?
I'm still waiting for the good advice.
We'll wait. And all agenda and black people are so triggered they are easily used. Okay. I can guarantee you all of those black killings ended up with a conviction, but when someone white kills a black person, they find a way to acquit. Okay, facts.
True story.
Let me tell you, I was living in the Bronx when Amadou Diallo was killed. This is about almost 20 years ago, so some of y'all might not know about it, but he was an African cab driver. The cop, I don't know why they asked him, I can't remember the exact details. This is like 1998, 1999, and they asked, he went to try to show them his ID, and they shot at this man 41 times, hitting him 19 times. Damn. 19 times.
Was all that necessary?
It was not necessary. And you know what they did? The city of New York moved the case out of the Bronx because they knew he would be convicted. They moved the case, I believe it was moved to Albany. I'm not sure exactly, but it was out of the city, out of the jurisdiction in which the crime was committed.
That's terrible.
All 4 of these officers were acquitted. So don't tell me that this is not a problem. This is 1998, 1999. This was going on even before that time period. I cannot, with the level of ignorance, I cannot tolerate white people. We're no longer tolerating, not even white people, black people that think like the twins, we're not tolerating this level of ignorance no more.
We're done. We're tired. That's why we are fighting back. That's why we're out there in the streets. We are done. It's over. We're fighting back.
We're fighting back. Whether it's protesting, new legislation, new officials. This is why it's important to vote. This is why it is important to vote. I cannot stand people who do not vote. I don't care what you believe in. If you believe the idiocracy that these fools do, go out there and vote for it. And that's why things don't change, because people like that thinking, who have that mindset, they go out and vote. They understand the power. If somebody's trying to stop you from voting, This is an election year, so we're gonna preach it. You need to get out there and vote. There's a reason they don't want you to vote. There's a reason they want to stop your vote. They have these stupid laws in place. They have these stupid, what is it? Now I'm losing my train of thought. You know what I mean. But there's a reason they try to stop people from voting, and they have these voter IDs or voter registrations, these voter roadblocks, because your vote mattered.
It does.
Your vote mattered. Too many people fought and died for us, okay, for people like this, for black men, for women, for black women to have the right to vote. Go out there, please, please vote. I don't care if you gotta choose between the lesser of two evils. Pick somebody, okay? Make sure you're voting for your local officials, your city councils, your judges. You need to vote in all of the elections that happen where you live. We're not just talking about the presidential one. That one matters. But we're talking about the people who go into Congress, the people who go into your state senates, the people who are on your city councils, the people who are on your school board. You need to vote, because people with that mindset are the ones out there voting. And
That's what
all
we're
I gotta say
saying.
about that.
Vote.
Vote.
We're not telling you who to vote for. That's
Just
your
vote.
choice.
Just vote. I don't care who you vote for. Just get out there and vote. Whew. And on that note, because as you can see, my blood is boiled. Okay. Okay.
As is mine.
And I would drag them somewhere. But I think y'all are gonna.
I think we made our point.
We
but
made
it's
our
time for
point.
y'all to make y'all point.
Tell us how you feel down below. Okay. And I'm sure somebody might send this over to the twins. Hey twins. You ready?
Be cordial. Hey, how you doing? But the gloves coming off. Just saying.
Oh goodness. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't know this was going on. Like I said, I only saw the first minute. But we did it for y'all because we have to bring y'all what's really happening out here. And right now is the time with all the beautiful protests happening and people out there risking their selves for a cause. We love it.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So once again, cousins, just put your comments down below. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, make sure you like this video if you do. Or if you don't, put a dislike. It's not gonna hurt our feelings.
Yeah, we can
We still gonna go. We still gonna bring you the content. And also, if you have any additional videos that you would like to show, follow us on Instagram. Post any videos that you would like us to see and like us to do a reaction on.
Yeah, because one of your cousins sent this to us. And also, subscribe, because our family is growing. And we can't do this without y'all. Love you, cousin. And we about to go drink, so.